Hi, welcome to another episode of Fran-Switch Code. Are you surprised? I was at WeWork today. Thursdays are my busiest meeting day. So, woke up, got ready, went to WeWork, and I had empanadas. I made empanadas yesterday, Airbnb virtual experience with my coworkers for bonding. So, I had my empanadas for breakfast, and I definitely want to spend some time perfecting that recipe and had user research and the participants didn't show up. Yay. And I had lunch outside of WeWork and it was so beautiful. There's like a waterfall there. It was just nice to step away from my desk. I put out a post on LinkedIn yesterday about managing anxiety as a product manager, and somebody said, step away from your desk for lunch. And I did today. And they were right. It's really nice. And it was also a nice day outside, so their advice came, or maybe the weather came at a good time. I'm not sure. Lucky coincidence is what I'm trying to say. And then after all those meetings, I found this place called Oakland Street Food Company. It's downtown near the WeWork. And how I found it was I searched on Google Maps. Why does this do this? I searched on Google Maps for food, for literally the word food. Selected top rated pill. I selected open now. I selected sort by distance, and that's how I found it. It might be a black owned business. It was hard to interpret what the signs outside meant, but there were black people in it. That's kind of all of Oakland, so I don't know. And what else? I had Quesabirrias, which apparently are a special, I might be misstating what this is, but special style of taco. I had pollo, which is chicken, asada, which is beef, and carnitas, which he said is just beef still, but in a different form. Anyway, it was delicious. They have like this special sauce that you have to get, and I got it. And it was good too. I brought the leftovers home. So yeah, it was delicious. Only thing is, Oakland has, I don't know if this is just true of all downtown areas, because I haven't really lived in downtown cities until now. It's just a lot of homeless people, so there was a lot of activity while I was eating, and it was kind of uncomfortable just because they were like yelling and yielding weapons and fighting, and like the very idea of a homeless person is uncomfortable when they're billionaires on this planet, but also just like uncomfortable when people are being hella aggressive while you're just trying to eat. It's so interesting to think about the difference between homeless people across cities. It's also interesting to think about people on dating apps across cities. I've been to a number of cities, and yeah, my description is that I'll do the dating app one later, I guess, but since we're on the topic of homeless people, Boston homeless people are super aggressive with you when you don't give them money. Kenyan homeless people are super persistent and will literally follow you all the way home just to get your money. Houston homeless people are super warm and friendly. Literally would just hang out. Like, it was super great. Obviously, there's edge cases to that, but it was very interesting to see how the vibe of the city matched the vibe of homeless people. Not that I wouldn't expect that, but I guess in my head I thought there would be, like, I consider being homeless trauma, and I expected that trauma to have more of an effect in terms of your like warmth and hospitality and all of that. And these homeless people are pretty great to talk to. They're just vibing out. Literally fist bump them on the way home or whatever. And Oakland homeless people are really aggressive. Just a lot of anger. Like fighting, violence, unnecessary screaming. Oh God, why isn't this? Can't wait until I find an apartment and I just put my phone somewhere and I just record. But for now, welcome to my humble beginnings. Anyway, came home, was on calls, took a shower, and now we're here. Am I happy? I realized last night that I don't look forward to the next day. And that was a really sad realization for me. And I don't know when the last time was that I consistently looked forward to the next day that I was gonna wake up. Or maybe, I don't know if that's even a reasonable expectation. Does the average adult? I don't want to be average. I don't care what the average adult is doing. How many adults, what percentage of the US population of adults are looking forward to their morning every morning? Well, not the morning specifically, but the next day. Sometimes maybe the morning is dreadful, but the day is good, right? Like, I hopped in a meeting today and someone told me, like, oh, you look really happy to be alive. And I was like, yikes. Sorry, it's so evident that I'm in need of me time. Am I fulfilled? This is why I'm doing this vlog. Because the change in my responses over time is so fascinating to me already. And it's been, 10 days? 11, 12, 13, 14? Goddamn, 47. Am I fulfilled? I think I'm just emotionally exhausted. I'm literally tiring myself out from, being stressed and anxious and worried and upset about things. While we're here, I might as well make this vlog as intimate as I can. I just wonder, something I have a really hard time with is, I attach to things on principle, right? On principle, if you treat me a certain way, then these are the consequences, right? And other people that I know have the perspective that screw on principle, just do whatever gives you peace, whatever makes you happy, whatever is the most easy to do, whatever is the most pleasant scenario for everyone involved. And I'm like, no. No. And I tweeted today that I'm still learning how to do what is effective rather than what is right, which is literally about the conversation of doing things on principle. Like, if somebody owes you money, for example, literally just an example, the things in my life that are going on are completely different. If someone owes you money, let's say it's $200, on principle, they should pay you back. On principle, you should get your money back. On principle, you should probably not loan them any more money until they pay you back the money that you already gave them, etc. There are certain things that are correct to do. And correct, right, justified, whatever adjective you want to put in here if I'm not choosing the right word. And then there's just you can just let it go. You can just know that they're never going to pay you back. You can just let it go. You cannot bring it up anymore. And just let your friendship or your acquaintanceship or familyship or whatever you are to this person, just move on. That's choosing peace over principle. And it sounds so terrible. No. This is correct, And I once saw a tweet that kind of messed me up on this subject. Well, yeah. Because it said, don't be so obsessed with being right. Don't be so obsessed with winning the argument that you lose the marriage. So you might be right in the argument, and if you're so insistent that you need to be right, you'll literally lose the whole relationship. And it's why do I have to lose everything? I'm not married, but I'm just saying, why? Why can't we just go with the thing that's right? Why can't you just pay me back? Why can't you just agree with the facts? Why can't you just apologize? There's just things on principle, let's do the right thing here, the correct choice. And people don't make the correct choice. And I have to just let it go. I'm not a let it go type of person. which, by the way, is highly correlated with like death, muscle tension, disease, heart disease, whatever, because it's just mentally strenuous. Anyway, the reason I'm not fulfilled is because I just want a life where everything's correct. Someone asked me the other day if I have OCD. I don't. But my obsession with things being right on principle and being exact and correct, all of that vibe, a little concerning. No therapist has ever told me that I have OCD though, so I guess it doesn't matter. But there's definitely a little bit of an obsession here with details that don't matter. They matter to me. What did I learn today about Oakland? I guess I learned that the homeless people here are very different. Not very different. At the end of the day, they're people like me. But I mean, like, compared to the culture around homelessness in Oakland, that's what I'm trying to say. The culture around homelessness in Oakland and the culture of the homeless people in Oakland, as compared to other cities that I've been in, is very different. Compared to Houston, Boston, Nairobi, London, all that, Detroit, etc. What did I learn about life in general today? I learned how to adjust my own watch strap. Look at this. I'm actually so excited about this. So first of all, look at this pretty watch. It's never gonna adjust. What do I have to... I guess if I'm gonna be a YouTuber, I might as well figure out, how do I do this? Help. How do I get you to see the product? Maybe it's the front camera that can't even zoom in. I mean, focus. Point is, I got this really cute watch band from Amazon, and it was the wrong size. And it comes with a little kit to... Are these cuffs? Are these links? I don't know what the terminology for these parts are, but instructions on how to take them apart and reinstall them and adjust them and pick the ones you like, and... Woo! Rolex better hire me. But that was so cool. It made me realize that I need hands-on hobbies, like very focused hands-on hobbies, whether it be like, I miss drawing, but now I draw on an iPad, which isn't the same. It doesn't feel the same. There's something about like really technical physical interaction that's so mentally therapeutic, and part of the reason that cooking yesterday was kind of a vibe. But I feel like I wouldn't mind getting into like fixing stuff. Like iPhone screens? I don't know. I want to get into so many hobbies, but with what time? I have a book to write, and work to do, and an apartment to find. Bye.